Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are back at it. Just the other night, last night actually, we hit rank 20. So we are officially on our road to hitting ace. I think after Friday's stream, I really started to get into a groove with that Spring Cup team and wound up winning 4 out of 5 sets last night. So really got into a nice groove with them. I started to understand the cohesiveness of that lineup and saw a lot of success. So I'm excited to push onward with that team here tonight. See, we got a Raikou raid over there. That's cool. I don't have a good Shadow Raikou yet, but I did manage to get one last weekend. So I have one. Changed up the hat a little bit. I wanted to go a little more festive for next week's festivities. I'm really, really liking the Credilli in the lead. It really seems to work. Because whether I face a grass type or a water type doesn't really seem to matter because it's going to be super effective against most things right now, which is great. Now that hit me a little harder than I expected, but that's okay. Because I know what I can go to next, and I got them to burn through a shield. So we're going to flip over to Walrein. We'll shield here because they're going to use Frenzy Plant. Yup. Now, if I'm not, or if I'm them, I'm probably not using a shield, but then again, I don't know what they have in the back. They did use the shield, so they are out of shields now. I am willing to sacrifice this shield just because I know I can get through Superior pretty easily here. I'll use my nice little switch here over to my jump bluff. Since they made the switch anyway, so that's only going to hurt them. And Walrein's got 2 Icicle Spheres locked and loaded. I'm going to hit this Energy Ball. Should do some decent damage. There we go. Oh man, I thought I got to that energy ball. I didn't hit it quick enough. That's all right. Because even if they bring in Superior just to try to get me to waste the Icicle Spear, I'm not going to do it. Yep, that's exactly what they tried to do. And now I'm going to freeze this jump bluff right out of the sky. Yep. Hello again. Welcome back. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Here we go. First match of the night is a dub. Love to see that. I felt really locked in on that one. That felt good. Dead Envy is the name on this person? Alright. I don't know if that's a pun at, like, Dad Envy. I don't even know if Dad Envy is a thing. I hope not. That sounds weird. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just need that uneventful weekend. That's totally fair. Mine was pretty uneventful. I have some grading that I still didn't get to that I want to do tonight, but otherwise, it was pretty chill for me too. Made some videos. What else did I do? Oh, for some reason I got really... I got in my head that I really needed to watch Days of Future Past, the X-Men movie. So I watched that last night. I don't remember the last time I watched the whole thing in its entirety. So I felt like that would be a good one to watch. So that was maybe the most exciting thing I did this weekend. That's a good movie, though. Like, it ties everything up from both franchises very well. Yeah, this is not gonna go well for me here. It's like I can't really do anything other than Earthquake. That Dazzling Gleam hit hard right there. Still saving that one shield. Literally the next charge move that they try on me, no matter which Pokemon it is, I'm using the shield. Yep, here it is. That's like the only chance I have of surviving. There we go. Got through that. And there's game. Ugh. Maybe I should have taken that Weather Ball because they were desperate. That was one of those situations where they knew that the Ninetales was going to go down, so they just tried to get a charge move off. I understand. Alright, so we are 1-1 for this set. We got to win 2 out of the next 3 here. Because I'm now in the situation... now that I've hit rank 20, that I have a battle ranking, which is very similar to an ELO in chess. So I have to win 3 out of 5 for that to continue to go up in each set. Any losing sets takes me down. So I cannot afford losing sets. Otherwise, it's going to be much longer for me. Also getting used to a new pop socket that I picked up today because mine ripped off. Like literally the top half of it ripped right off of the thing. So that wasn't fun to deal with today. Not that it was like dealing with it, but it wasn't fun to have to go out and get a new one because I knew I was streaming today. So I need something to grip onto the phone with. But on the fun side, I got this really nice pop socket with a vinyl record on top of it. And it actually spins. So it's kind of like a fidget as well. So I like that. So I'm probably going to play with that a lot, not going to lie. I'm a very fidgety person, though. So if I can find a fidget that like actually works for me, I'm all about it. Which it seems like this is going to be. I imagine I'm going to play with this a lot. I thought I got to acrobatics there. Oh, Jumpluff just barely hanging on to get the acrobatics in there. One Piece almost got away from me there. And I can use Grass Knot here just because I know Superior doesn't matter if I use a charge move or not. I just have to survive this. But I burned through all of their shields. And now I've got the advantage. And we got to Icicle Spear. There we go. I don't know if there was a delay there. It looked like the Superior didn't attack at first, but it didn't matter anyway. They might have gotten to a move, but I think Walrein would have held on anyway. So there we go. Victory number 2 out of 3. We need one more to win the set. And we got 2 matches to do it in. As I mentioned in the description, the push to ace is now on. I hit rank 20 last night, which this is the earliest I've ever hit rank 20. Normally, I don't get into it until later in the season, and I don't really have a reason for that. It just happens that way. So this is the first season ever, actually, that I've played from day one and made it this long that I've used all of my battles. And I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of the fact that within the first 2 weeks, I'm already ranked 20. That feels like an accomplishment to me. I'm going to go with Icicle Spear here just to see if I can psych them out and get them to use a shield. And it worked. Sweet. Now we get to Earthquake. They are out of shields. Awesome. That could not have worked any better. And they're still out of shields for me to get to Icicle Spear. And even if I wasn't out of... Or even if Walrein couldn't get to Icicle Spear first, I still had Jumpluff in the back. There we go. 3 out of 4 to start out. Our ELO will be going up at the end of this. That is a good start. That's a very good start. Big hype on that. Poliwrath is another one that I've seen quite often in the lead for people. And it's been an interesting one. Not particularly something I'm a fan of, to be honest. There we go. Got a good switch. Still a good switch, in my opinion. I got Grass Knot ready to go when I need to bring back in Credilli. They actually let that go, which is surprising to me. Because I don't think Lantern has a move that really dominates Jump Bluff here. Yeah, that wasn't gonna do it. All right, so they used their first shield. I'm going to shield here just because I can get rid of their shield. But I'm not going to use Energy Ball immediately. I'll farm up a little bit. There we go. Got just enough that I should be able... But I'm going to make the switch anyway. They'll probably shield here. We'll see. Yeah, they did. Okay, we're going to use Acrobatics here. I don't know that this is going to be enough to take out Decidueye. It was. There you go, Jump Bluff. Hang on, Credilli. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Let's get this Grass Knot in there. Hopefully that finishes it, and it does. Let's go. Winning 4 out of 5, chat. 4 out of 5 on our first set of the night. That is an awesome way to kick off rank 20. All right, let's see what we get for Amon. We get a Vullaby. That's cool. I'm going to Pineapple that. And there we go. Got ourselves a Vullaby. Let's see what our ELO goes up to. 1736. Not bad. That means it jumped up around 40 points, which is awesome. So 1736. Our goal, eventually our goal is 3,000. Once we hit 3,000, I think I might even call it a season. Just because I'd like to end at Legendary. But I've never hit Legendary before, so it would be a really cool opportunity, a really cool moment. And it wouldn't be the worst idea to press on and just see, you know, how far we can take that. Parasect is an interesting choice. I don't think I've seen Parasect in this yet. That's a cool choice there. But that move doesn't do a whole lot for them. I'm gonna let them think here that I'm doing something bigger than I am. And that was why. Probably could have gone for bulldoze, but it didn't matter. We'll bring in wall rain. And we're going to do exactly what we did earlier. Get them to shield here. Let them think that I got to Earthquake now. Yep. And it is worth using my shield here, in my opinion. Because we're so close to Earthquake. And Earthquake will finish off Mawile. And depending on what they've got in the back, I might need Wall Rain. Yeah, Ferrothorn has been a real Ferrothorn in my side. Sorry. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Oh, they just quit. All right. Well, we'll take that. So there we go. We got a win right out the gate for set number 2. And we're vibing right now, chat. 5 wins in 6 matchups is pretty solid. And this is a good matchup, actually. Even though it's coming up non-effective. Or not very effective anyway. Credilli can withstand Mawile for sure. So this is actually a great matchup for me. It is a purified Mawile, though. We'll see if they take the bait. I'll try to bait them into thinking, well, this person didn't shield, so maybe we don't need to. But at least then I gain the shield advantage slightly. Because I will shield here. I don't want to end up losing this positive matchup. If I can get rid of both of their shields early, that would be fantastic. That also works, because that weakened that very, very well. Credilli's the real MVP. Honestly, they're all MVPs on this team. It's been pretty great. Like, wall rain just hits fast. That's one of the things I love about that Pokemon. That fast move, that animation's so quick. Slurpuff knows flamethrower? What? I'm sorry, what? What did I just see happen? Yeah, I felt like they were probably going to use that there. That return, though, hits hard. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to try something a little different, something outside the box, and try to bring in some of my own favorite things. Yikes. So I thought this would be a fun crossover, I thought. It's something different, but in a cool way. Oh, I actually thought that finished me off. Dang it. I could have actually probably gotten one more attack off. And they thought so too. I messed myself up there. Oh well. Well, it's alright. I should have won that. I messed up. Seen a lot of Empoleon leads. Which is not necessarily a good situation for Credilli. Like, that's the one lead that isn't good for me. Like, it's by far the worst situation. But we'll bring in Jumpluff. Oh, that's awesome. I have not gotten a hundo yet. But that's certainly one that I'd like to get. I'm kind of all over the place with where I focus in this game. I grind XP a lot. I do a lot of different things. I really thought I could try to get this up a little bit more to another charged attack. Did not think they'd go to another one right away. But, you know, that's all right. We bring back Credilli. We get this Grass Knot. Mess up Empoleon. I was really hoping it'd be a grass type in the back. I mean, Earthquake will hit pretty well, but not as well as I needed. This likely finishes me, I'm guessing. Yep. Oof, we gotta win our next two now, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Gotta win the next two. The Alolan Ninetales in the lead. And they're just going to mess each other up. You'll love to see it. Oh, they really just sacrificed that Venusaur. This would probably be like Drill Run, I'm guessing. Drill Peck? Yep. But maybe I threw their count off just enough. No. Wow, I should have just gone with the extra move and gone with Earthquake. Well, at least they'll probably block here. No. What are they doing? Is this person, like, against shields? Like, I don't understand what I just witnessed. They actually forfeited that by not using either of their shields. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, it helped us. We'll take it, but what just happened? What just happened? So as Dan mentioned in the chat, I'm not just a Pokemon creator. I make videos for aromantic and asexual folks. And I wanted to kind of create a space here where people can just vibe, hang out. But also if they want to open up and discuss any arrow or ace issues that they want to talk about, this is an opportunity for them to do so. I wanted to create a way that people could see me beyond just an arrow ace creator, but like see the real person beneath that. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, is a little bit of all of the above. Right? That's what I was thinking. Like, that seems like an odd thing to do, to not use either of your shields. Yeah. So I'm wondering if maybe they were having some glitch issues. But yeah, it's a weird thing to do at rank 20. You're certainly right. This double switch. Yeah, that's certainly possible. I've been guilty of that in the past myself. Needing to finish research and just not really caring. I don't know if there's any field research right now for finishing battles, but like the only thing I could think would be if they, if they had to do the what's the one, level 44 I think it is, where you have to win like 30 matchups at each level at Great, Ultra, and Master. But then they need to win. 46, that's what it is. But yeah, but then the point is that they need to win those matchups. So they would just be wasting their time. Speaking of winning matchups, we got another 3 out of 5. Our elo will go up. We're going to get a Lickitung here, which is great because I have a phenomenal Lickitung that I am walking right now to try and get to Best Buddy because I need it at level 50 and a half. Let's see what our elo goes up to. Not much of a gain, but going up is always good. Oh, is that right? Level 45? Okay. It's been a minute since I've had to worry about those. I'm at level 48 right now. So, yeah, trying to remember what all the challenges are at this point. It's been a minute. The Abomasnow lead is a tricky one. I've overcome it at times, but also not. My strat with Abomasnow is protect Credilli at all costs. Basically is how I handle that. Because it's really all I can hope to do. If anything else faints is fine, but I have to protect Credilli if they've gotten Abomasnow. Which is why you saw me not shield there and why I'm also not going to shield here. Because otherwise I don't have anything that takes out Abomasnow here. We might have overcome the Abomasnow after all. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Because Walrein is still going to have some opportunities here. And at this point, I'm just going to go with another Icicle Spear and finish it. Yes, we overcame the Abomasnow. Let's go. But the Galarian Wheezing is still there. I forgot about that. I thought that was it. Yeah, never mind. I forgot the Galarian Wheezing. Ugh. That one hurt. I know related to your last video, I always like citing the American Psychological Association guidance regarding how providers should handle patients in their case. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good thing that you have in your back pocket there about the American Psychological Association guidance. Because if they're not, like you said, if they're not following the guidance there, you can certainly have something on them to get out of working with them. I'm only 3 sessions in with my own therapist, who seems to be very validating for me, thankfully. And that was always a fear of mine with the idea of going into therapy was, would I be validated? APA guidance for psychological practices with sexual minority persons. Yeah, I will definitely be looking into that and trying to learn some more. Thank you for that, Dan. I'm going to read up on that a little bit more. Yeah, it sounds like it. That seems like a very important document for all ACEs to be aware of, I think. That Ferrothorn really messed with us there. And that Shadow Ball was not pleasant. And they've still got a Mon in the back, too. And they're just going to get to Shadow Ball and win it. But we're going to play it out anyway, just because that's what we do. But yeah, this set's not going well. Where are we at? We're at 0-2. So we can try and redeem it, but we got to win all 3 of our next 3 in a row. I've had longer streaks, but it's not looking great right now for this set. Pikachu Champion. Ooh, okay. Now I'm a little intimidated. And it's another Ferrothorn. Of course, it's another Ferrothorn. Okay. Oh, they went with Pelipper. Of course they did, because they know that Jumpluff is probably the only Mon that I have that can help me out in that situation. And they knew they had the super effective going on. Great. That was unfortunate. On the upside, no matter which Pokemon I go with against Pelipper, it works to my advantage. But still doesn't make this a good situation for me. And again, there's a Mon in the back for them. Which seems to be the way a lot of these situations go for me right now. Not enough. This is going to probably be Power Whip, I think. Yup. Yeah, Ferrothorn is dominant against my team. There's not a lot that's dominant against my team right now, but that is certainly one. Ugh. And the fact that they made the switch... I should have probably just sacrificed Credilli, huh? Farm up a little more. It's got Ice Punch? Man, that is unfortunate. Dan, is that the APA guidelines for psychological practice with sexual minority persons, is that available online that we'd be able to look that up? Because I'd definitely like to look into it. Awesome. Thank you. I'll pull up a second tab and have that ready to go. And I'll probably just read it right after I get off stream tonight. Okay. Are we 0-4 right now? Wow. We won our first two sets only to go 0-4 here. Yikes. So our elo is definitely dropping here. Oh, the shiny Walrein. Love the purple. Absolutely love the purple. I haven't seen a whole lot of shinies tonight yet. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is our first one. Aside from, of course, my Jumpluff. Ooh. Showcases ended. Last I checked, I had 2 Pikachus in first place in 2 different challenges. Or showcases. Whatever they're called. So we'll see if I was victorious in them. Yeah, that's absolutely true about the meta shift. Which is why, like, I feel comfortable powering up the Lickitung that I'm working on. Because I know Lickitung is one that isn't going anywhere, you know? And I say that because there's so many Pokemon that use Body Slam that if they were to nerf Body Slam, it would drastically change the entirety of Pokemon to a point that's almost unrecognizable. So to me, it wouldn't make sense for them to do that. I farmed a little too hard there. He's going to use Shadow Ball. Yep. Oh, man. There's just nothing I can seem to do tonight all of a sudden. This set has obliterated me. Like, I'm kind of speechless. Oh for 5 is painful. Wow, our elo dropped all the way down to 1677. Well, I took first place in one and second place in another. Not bad. We'll take that. Yeah, that's definitely true. XL candies have changed the game significantly. It is a grind to try to max out a legendary, for instance. Which is why I have only, I think right now I only have 2 maxed out legendaries. I have a Shundo Landorus that's maxed out and a Hundo Kyogre that's maxed out. And I had to grind hard for both of those. Once I get the Hundos of Mewtwo and Rayquaza, I have the candies for it, so I will max those out. And I do have enough candies, I just don't have the Stardust for Dialga. I have an Origin Form functional Hundo that has Roar of Time on it. So I will be maxing that out if GoFest comes around and we don't have those Dialgas back and I don't end up getting the Hundo. Then that is my plan with that. But yeah, you're definitely right though. XL candies have shifted the entirety of the game so much. Oh, I know. It would only make sense for them to be. And my suspicion, because last year, Hoenn Tour, we saw Dialga, or not Dialga, Kyogre and Groudon in Primal Reversion, and then we got Mega Rayquaza. So I'm guessing we're getting the same exact thing, only with Palkia and Dialga coming back. And then we're getting Arceus is my guess. Be interesting to see how they handle Arceus. Oh, is that right? I didn't hear that. Interesting. Yeah, I suspect there's going to be some sort of tie-in for Go Fest. I don't know what. This is a bad streak I'm on right now. What is happening? But yeah, I don't know if when Go Fest comes around, if I'm going to focus Palkia or if I want to keep trying for Dialga. I think what I'm going to wind up probably doing is, oh, hey, friends, you need help with this Dialga? I'll help you. But as far as like remote raids or ones I really want to do, will probably end up being Palkia. Because then I can try and get a hundo of Dialga just in case. But it doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, that's all cosmetic anyway. Oh yeah, I've done stuff like that before. I've used apps for that. Oh, did they just disconnect? I think they just disconnected. I don't think they're with us anymore here. I'm just going to take this out the old-fashioned way. And it turns out to be the right move because we'll just hit a couple earthquakes. I really don't like winning this way, but it's not like I have a choice. Unfortunate for the opponent, but, you know, what can you do? A win is a win. That's exactly right, Dan. Especially after the terrible streak I was just on. What? Okay. That might have been another where they needed to do a research task. A win is a win. Maybe I should just put that in my hashtags. 'Cause that's back to back now. I mean, it gets this set to 2 out of 3 so far, so we have 2 more to try to win 1 and get some positivity going for our elo. Galarian Wheezing is like a fan favorite. I'm noticing it's quite popular. Which is interesting to me, because I would not have guessed that. Although I have a Galarian Wheezing t-shirt that I want to start wearing for some videos in the future. I have a bunch of Pokemon shirts that I haven't worn in videos yet, because they were actually shipped to my sister's house, so I have to get them from her at some point. But that will be one that I'm going to definitely wear in at least one video. Probably many videos. That's fair. That's a good point, Dan. That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that. You know, it is kind of fun to see how much of a crossover between the aroace communities and Pokemon there is. Like when I started doing Pokemon TikToks, for instance, they were usually pretty positive. And I would see people with, like with you with the surprised Pikachu there. Seems to be quite a few people that have something along those lines in their profile picture. Which is pretty cool. I like that. There we go, Jumpluff. Yeah, that's true. What both of you just said. There is a lot of crossover with Pokemon and the queer community. And yes, I agree with Sylveon on that. I think it was during the Milwaukee Regional Championship, because that took place in June. And actually, as a Milwaukee resident, I can confirm that it happened the same day or the same weekend as Pride Fest, which is not just a one-day thing in Milwaukee. It takes place over 3 days. It's huge. But the regional championship was just down the road at the same time. And one of the commentators actually changed the Pokemon pin that he was wearing every time he was on screen. And if you paid attention, it was the rainbow. It was like, it'd be Blastoise and then Venusaur and then like Venonat maybe. And then I'm trying to think of probably Pikachu. And it went all the way down. Charizard. And then what would it have been for red? I'm forgetting. But they went all the way down the rainbow. I thought that was a really cool nod that commentator did. But again, like with Sylveon, it was very subtle. You had to be paying attention. But people picked up on that and posted in like Discord and stuff about it. I thought that was a really cool thing to do. Yeah, exactly. Subtle way to show support. Might not allow non-Pokemon related pins. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a number of Pride-related Pokemon things over the years. But nothing that's like official sponsored, you know? Or nothing that's like official merchandise by Pokemon. I could be wrong. There could be some Pride stuff out there that's officially licensed. But I haven't seen any personally. I'd love for there to be. Even if it's just like a plushie of Pikachu holding a flag. I think it'd be pretty cool. That sounds so cool. I love that. I have some Pride pins that I've gotten from like other outlets. Last year when I went to Seattle for a week, I got a Seattle Kraken Pride pin that I really love. Yeah, I agree. It probably won't happen, unfortunately. It would be really cool if it could, but I understand that it probably won't. At least not for a while. Well, Marvel actually, and DC, they have their Pride comics every June. And they do, I know Marvel has like official Funko Pops and stuff. And I think DC has official merch, like t-shirts and stuff. Unfortunately, while they both have ace characters, neither one has put anything out for those ace characters yet, other than the comics themselves. All right, so we won 3 out of 5 there. Our elo will go up a little bit, and we got a Squavit out of it. Like, I know that there's Pride stuff with like Harley Quinn on it, and Poison Ivy, and other characters like that in DC. Like there's T-shirts and stuff, and yet they haven't done one for Connor Hawk yet, which is a little disparaging. Yeah, I really like the whole storyline with Gwenpool. I thought that was a very well-written comic. And it was an all Arrow and Ace team that wrote it. And the artists and I'm blanking on what their title is, but the person that does the text and the person that does the coloration. The whole team, my understanding, is an Arrow and Ace team. And I thought that that's wonderful. I did manage to track down exactly one issue of the Connor Hawk and Robin issue. I think it's issue number 15 of Robin. But the cover is the Ace flag. Managed to track down exactly one copy of it. I went to 3 different comic book stores and it was the third one that actually had it. Yeah, like Gwenpool has plenty of merch. I have a... What is it? I have a couple of Gwenpool things around my apartment. But nothing with her being Arrow or Ace. Dan, I think you're probably asking about the comic with the Ace flag. That is Robin number 15, if I'm remembering right. Robin issue number 15 has the Ace flag on the cover. And it's like the variant cover. It's not the main cover of the issue. But you can probably find it online. It was just cool to see the Ace flag on a cover of a comic book. Like, I really loved that. Yes, Robin as in Batman and Robin. They gave him his own comic. And it was okay. I mean, nothing to write home about, really, but it was fine. But the big thing of it was Connor Hawk, the son of Green Arrow, came out as Ace in last year's... Or no, 2 years ago now. Pride issue that DC Comics put out. And it's the Damian Wayne version of Robin, who is the son of Bruce Wayne. He's the son of Bruce and Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter. Sad Doggo, how's it going? Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We were actually just talking about Arrow and Ace comic books and Arrow and Ace just like officially licensed things. We first started talking about if Pokemon would ever do like Pride stuff officially, and then that kind of spun into us talking about comic books and how they've done some stuff for comics, but not directly for the Ace characters yet. Nice, Dan. That's awesome. Was I right? Was it issue number 15? I mean, I can literally go over to my counter and look at any moment, but I'm kind of plugged in right now. Excellent. I don't know why, but my brain is good at remembering stuff like that. I actually run a comic book club at the middle school that I teach at, and we read every Thursday, and it is a blast. I absolutely love it. Last year, we spent the whole year reading the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic, but this year, we are reading the crossover between the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, and we're having such a blast doing that. Hey, no worries. Enjoy the drumsticks. That sounds delicious. My, if you can call it dinner, I just popped some cheese curds with some marinara sauce, and that was basically it. I should probably start eating better. Wow, Walrein just barely held on there. All right. So I kind of know what I'm up against here. Because they're going to use Night Slash real soon. Yep, here it is. And I'm going to shield against it once. But they don't have any shields. Now the unfortunate thing is Night Slash comes up so fast. I actually kind of figured they were doing this because it took so long for them to get it the first time. But we're going to go right to Energy Ball as much and as fast as we can. And there it is. Hey. I think we're down to 3 more battles for the night, if I'm not mistaken. Ferrothorn in my side. Yes, I've already made that joke tonight. I don't care. That's how you know it's a good joke, if you can retell it. So for next time, I'm thinking probably Friday night for my next stream. Either Thursday or Friday. Just keep an eye on the channel. I'll probably post something like by Tuesday. But what I want to do is, for the music, I've been using someone on YouTube that just plays like 24 hours live copyright-free music. But I want to go on Fiverr and actually hire somebody to create some lo-fi beats that I can use. That way I would not have to worry about copyright because I'd literally own them. And I love to be able to support people that come up with any kind of creative outlet. So I was kind of thinking of doing that. I already have 2 songs that way because I've done some streaming in the past where I've done that. But I found somebody that does like 10 beats for $15, like really, really cheap. So I'd like to go to them for it. And that way I can have like 12 songs put on repeat. Never have to worry about it. But I think that'd be really cool. That is true. Ferroseed is shiny boosted in the wild, which is fantastic. I know this does nothing to actually help me with the lantern because it was like full anyway, but I knew I didn't stand a chance there. They just had all the right switches. We got to win our last 2 to save Elo. It has been up and down tonight. Mostly down. That stretch of going 0-5 really, really hurt me. Which is ironic that that's the only one that we've actually lost. Yeah, I am a 6th grade English teacher. Oh, thank you. It's not always easy. Some days are easier than others, but I do love it. I mean, technically you only need one hand for a drumstick, right? Always loved literary studies. Me too. I actually really love the book that I'm teaching them right now. Right now we are reading New Kid by Jerry Craft and having some really awesome conversations about racism and about accepting each other, accepting ourselves. It's been wonderful. I'm loving having these conversations with them. And they've done such a great job. I was hoping maybe I saved myself enough. Nope, we're going to lose the Elo on this one. We got one matchup left. The Wave by Todd Strasser. I don't know that one. I'm typing it in right now so that I remember to look it up later. (1981) young adult novel. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna read a quick synopsis of that right after this matchup. That sounds really interesting. I forgot that Galarian wheezing could do overheat. I don't know why they made that switch. That wasn't the smartest move, in my opinion. Because I'll go right to Credilli. They are without shield, and I have both of mine. They're probably going to do Drill Peck. You got Charcadet? That's awesome. Congratulations. So how do the evolutions work on Charcadet? Because I haven't really looked into it. I was so close on this one. All right, what's the damage? 1646. Yikes. That is all of our battles for the day. I will catch this Charmander. I do love myself a Charmander. Except maybe not this particular Charmander, because it's being rude. But I still need a Hundo. I do not have Hundo Charizard yet. So we continue to hunt. And hunt some more, because that one was not perfect. I also don't have Hundo Squirtle yet, so let's try for that. One thing I will say, I can hit an excellent throw on a Kanto starter. Except for there. Just missed it. Maybe I gotta just stop talking arrogantly. Gotta be more humble, right? that a Rockruff in the distance? Yeah. Well, that's probably going to be it for me tonight. Like I said, check back by Tuesday. I should have my week figured out if it's going to be Thursday or Friday for my next stream. Sundays are probably always going to be the case unless something comes up, but Sunday is like the one night for sure I figured I was going to be streaming. And I'm going to work with that person on Etsy and see if we can get some official music going in here that we don't have to worry about it being copyrighted or not, because then I'll have the rights to it. And I can give credit to the amazing artists that I've found on there. Awesome, Dan. Yeah, I do post in the YouTube channel in the promote me section when I'm about to go live as well. So also keep an eye on that. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming on tonight. This was a lot of fun. And I will see you all next